You ever get the feeling that America could really use a national reality check? That maybe, just maybe, we've forgotten which country we're living in? Well, turns out, we already had one. We actually created a holiday for it. A whole day where Americans could stand up, look at each other and say, hey, let's not burn this country to the ground today. It's called Loyalty Day. And no, that's not a joke. It's real, federally recognized, and tragically, completely ignored. Loyalty Day still falls on May 1st every year. You probably didn't know that because we're too busy celebrating whatever new TikTok dance or made-up social justice holiday just dropped on the cultural calendar. But back in the day, Loyalty Day was our national rebuttal to communism. Yeah, it was America's way of looking the Soviet Union dead in the eye and saying, "Not today, Karl Marx." It was a counter to International Workers' Day, which is also May 1st. You know, that festive little event celebrated by communists, socialists, and college professors who think Venezuela was just poorly implemented. Now, Loyalty Day officially became a thing in 1958, but the roots go deeper. Back in 1921, it was first rolled out as Americanization Day. That's right, a time when America actually tried to encourage Americans to be, well, American. What a concept. The idea was simple. After World War I, when communist ideology was starting to creep in like mold in a Berkeley dorm room, we needed a reminder that we believe in freedom, not 5-year plans and gulags. Then in 1947, the VFW picked it up and said, hey, maybe we shouldn't let communists have their own holiday in our country. Congress agreed, and in 1955 they made Loyalty Day official. And in true legend status, President Dwight Eisenhower issued the first proclamation calling on Americans to observe it with ceremonies and parades. Ceremonies, parades, people waving flags and feeling proud to be American. Can you imagine the absolute meltdown if someone tried that on a college campus today? I mean, the safe spaces would spontaneously combust. Now back then, Loyalty Day was a thing. Schools held events, cities had parades, kids actually said the Pledge of Allegiance without being told it was problematic. It was a day to say, hey, I kinda like living in a country where I can own property, say what I want, and not be arrested for making a meme. What a wild, radical concept. So what happened? Why did it fade away? Well, let's take a wild guess. Somewhere between the Vietnam protests and the invention of gender-neutral everything, we lost the plot. The idea of loving your country became suspicious. Patriotism? That's just performative nationalism. Loyalty? That's code for fascism, apparently. Meanwhile, the left threw everything they had into undermining American values. Hollywood mocked flyover country. The media taught us that borders are bad, traditions are racist, and if you own a flag, you're probably on some kind of watch list. And so Loyalty Day slowly died. Not officially, but culturally. It got ghosted, replaced by awareness weeks for causes no one can define, pride months that now come in 14 flavors, and of course endless commentary about how America is irredeemably evil despite being the one country everyone's still desperately trying to sneak into. But let's rewind for a second. Loyalty Day was created during a time of real danger. Global communism was spreading, the Cold War was heating up. The idea of a strong, unified American identity wasn't just nice, it was necessary. And look around today. Are we any less under threat? We've got Gen Z influencers praising socialism while filming themselves on iPhones built by capitalist supply chains. We've got open calls to abolish everything from the police to prisons to property rights, and we've got a government that, half the time, seems more interested in protecting bureaucrats than citizens. So I ask you, in 2025, do we need Loyalty Day again? Absolutely. But not the watered-down, politely observed version. No, we need Loyalty Day 2.0. The full-throated, flag-waving, constitution-loving, I know which bathroom to use and which country I'm in kind of celebration. We need parades where kids carry American flags and aren't told it's offensive. We need schools that teach the greatness of our founding, not critical race theory indoctrination from people who think math is colonialist. We need to stop apologizing for being the most free, most prosperous, most generous nation in the history of the world. Loyalty Day isn't just about rah-rah patriotism. It's about reminding people that freedom is fragile, that the America we know isn't inevitable. It has to be protected, preserved, defended. So what do you think? Should we bring back Loyalty Day? Or are we too far gone into TikTok brain rot and soy-based policy to care? Let us know in the comments. Hit like, hit subscribe, and share this with someone who thinks national pride is a hate crime. This is Conservative Direct, and we're here to make patriotism cool again. See you on May 1st. Bring your flag.